Hey guys, it's Rushy here. How are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys watched my recent upload where I was, what was I doing now? I was testing the Razor control pad, wasn't I? That was what I was doing. And in some of my matches I was talking about stand heavy kick on hit being +3. So there's certain things that I think I've explained in some detail but not enough detail with this button. So there's 3 situations I think that are worthwhile taking advantage of with stand heavy kick. First is obviously the crush counter situation. You should practice this with the dummy set to random guard. Crush counter should be random as well really, but to begin with set it to just counter hit only, and you should learn to confirm the crush counter into V skill. It's super easy, like it's not hard. You get so much time to confirm that. You get various follow-ups. The second situation, this one's more tricky, more advanced, is stand heavy kick at close range. So you don't really have to set it to random guard. It does help, to be fair, but this often happens when people dash in. So if you use stand heavy kick, Ken stand heavy kick, and the opponent dashes in when you use it, this happens to me quite often of late. I'm very aware of this now. When I get the hit, you're +3, so you get light hit Tatsu or light punch DP there. See, that works as well. In V trigger you get a lot more. Light hit Tatsu, heavy punch DP, something like that works quite nicely. The corner, which is very rare, but light punch DP, heavy punch DP. So that's the basic stuff which I've covered on the channel before, but the interesting thing I wanted to share with you guys is what I spoke about in my last upload. So this is where you, so I'm trying to, what's the best way to show you this? I've already recorded it to see how well this works. Right, so that's the dummy, okay. So look what the dummy's doing. He's doing stand heavy kick and he's doing back medium punch. Now he's doing the whole target combo because it's the dummy, you know, that's the best I'm going to get. But what I want to talk about is where people press buttons after they get hit by stand heavy kick, no crush counter at range. People always tend to press buttons here because people don't respect Ken's plus frames. Because he's got stubby normals, people tend not to be worried about Ken's plus frames at range. So what's interesting about back medium punches, this button is good for not frame trapping, but catching startup of buttons and converting, because it is stubby, but it has fast startup and it's follow up moving forward. So whilst this probably makes no sense at all, let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to jab after I get hit by stand heavy kick. I'm just going to jab, or I'll do stand light kick because that's got better range, because I don't respect Ken's plus frames. Even though he's +3, I don't respect it. So that's what happens. You see that? I get frame trap. Let's try it again. It's not my turn there, and the back medium punch has good range to reach. Let's try and walk more into Ken's range now when he does this. Oh, sort of further out. Let's try and go at the tip of the stand heavy kick. That's where it won't work. The reason for that is because the back medium punch is whiffing. So there is a limitation to this. But that kind of range, your back medium punch will hit. But then you could also, if you're in that situation, which I spoke about in the last upload, I'll do another recording. If I get the dummy to do stand heavy kick, stand light kick. No, we'll do that again. Stand light kick EX fireball. Now this has got better range, stand light kick, in comparison to that medium punch, but you can't confirm off it raw. That's the problem. So let's try that now and see what happens. Okay, the problem there is the hit stun eating up the input. Just add a slight delay to it. Oops, let's try that again. Actually, I should probably hit the dummy. Start that again. It's not what I want. So that should work now. Let's try that. because it's whiffing. See that? See his stand light kick's whiffing there. That's the reason why it's not working. There, it'll work like that. So again, this is one of the limitations of Ken's buttons, unfortunately. So it's not good to use at the tip of his stand heavy kick on hit, but at mid, sort of a punishable range. If that hits, so against a Shoto like Ryu and Ken, that's a bad range to use it if it hits that deep. Against other characters, you can get away with that. Use the back medium punch, but it's more on hit anyway, is what you're focused on. So let's try something different. Let's try a fourth recording. This will be interesting. It's always interesting, isn't it? Let's try that. Let's try stand heavy kick. Crouching medium kick hits Tatsu. Just as an example. Let's try tip of the toe. Of course that's going to work because I'm so close, but see that? It's no longer working now, is it? And the reason for that is because the range on the crouching medium kick. Now that's +3 heavy kick on hit. So +3 crouching medium kick. That's a 3-frame gap. That'll beat 3-frame buttons. So let's try again at like a further distance. It works. The only situation this may not work is if someone has a 3-frame and it goes over the crouching medium kick, which can happen. I don't think Ken will have that ability to do that. He's losing every single time to that. So someone like Akuma who has a 3-frame jab, he's got good range on it, he could possibly lose because the stand light punch and max range may go over the crouching medium kick. But it's a good, I've never used that before and people really disrespect stand heavy kick on hit, so I'm going to add that, and I'm probably going to go for the crouching medium kick because I'm pretty good at confirming that. So in that situation I can do, I've got many options there. I've got even to like it Tatsu, it gets me a knockdown, that's the main thing. And if I've got CA, of course you can do that as well. Because I'm +3, it gives me more confidence in the confirm. So that's the first one I want to show you. The second one, which again we saw in the upload recently, was where I did. So this is a weird one, it's on hit. So let's get the dummy to do this again. Abuse this dummy in his tracksuit. Let's go over the recording. So let's try and do. We'll do that. And we'll also do the same again. Okay, now let me show you something. Crouching medium kick, it's been buffed in Championship Edition, and it's significant the buff to this button because I should probably talk about the overall buffs in another video, but as a frame trap, let's look at it from a frame trap perspective. It's still -4 on block, which is not good. But on hit now, it is +2. Now whilst that won't combo, if I try and press a button, obviously when I'm -2, I should go to this side really. So if you look at the frame data, I'm -2 after crouching medium kick on hit. So if I press here, you see the tracksuit Ken counter hit me. You watch again. Let it counter hit. Now, Ken's crouching medium kick, it's more, I think it's a whiff punish tool, it's a shimmy tool, it's a confirm tool, it's not really a frame trap. But if you do throw a crouching medium kick out and you score a hit, you've got every right to press a button after it, because you can frame trap. And again, you can't confirm off this, but you can convert into some damage using a safe attack after it. Or I don't know if this works for the dummy. Let's see. No, it's not counter hit. Okay. How can I get... So the best way to illustrate this is, if you get a crouch and medium kick, say again you haven't looked to confirm it. If you're now aware of the fact you can frame trap off it, look what happens when you get a counter hit crouch and medium kick that you're not prepared to confirm. You get combos into 4 frame. So you can... That's a bad one. Whoops. In-game lag. You can convert into combos off counter hit crouch and medium kick. This is again new to season, to championship edition. Interesting, right? The only other thing I could suggest maybe doing is do another recording. After you get crouch and medium kick on hit, you could do something like back medium punch. And again, the theory there is that they press a 3 frame or a 4 frame button after the crouch and medium kick on hit. So again, it's got to be hit. You can see there I can't hit. So I can't even hit a 3 frame there. Oh, I call it, yeah, like attached to a special case because it will trade. You can see there you get frame trap. So crouch and medium kick on hit is actually very strong in this game. In this version of Street Fighter 5. The fact it's +2 and +4 is really good. I don't want to talk about too much in this video, but also the fact that it's +2 on hit and it's +4 on counter hit, it's more consistent into fireballs. Look at that, that's max range. Counter hit, it's combo into fireball. That's a huge buff that we didn't. It's not. I've noticed it already. I've done things like, see that, like that string there. It's not even a combo, but like I'm pushing the Ken right out. And either the tip I'm getting, crouch and medium kick fireball connecting. So yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much in this video, but the crouch and medium kick buff is bigger than we think. But just to go back to the original topic, stand heavy kick on hit and crouch and medium kick on hit frame traps. Abuse the plus frames that people don't realise you have. Another button I'd even mention is stand medium punch. People often forget this is +2. That's +4 now because, oh, +5, sorry. It's counter hit. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, sorry, it's +3. Oh yeah, of course. On hit. I almost lost my mind there. So this one's a bit different. This is on block, but people forget that this is +2 on block. So you can frame trap with this as well. But that's on block. That's a different case. Stand heavy kick and crouch and medium kick in this video. We're talking about on hit and how to score frame traps when you get the buttons on hit, not on block. So guys, if you didn't know that, I hope I've enlightened you on the topic. But yeah, just it's worth labbing that up and adding it to your game. And I assure you, you will see dividends from adding that to your gameplay. It's a big deal, man, and it's free frame traps that we're probably letting go right now. So let me know what you think of the tech and if it's been useful to you. And yeah, any questions or queries, as always, just shout out and I'll give you a hand. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll pick up the crouch and medium kick buffs in a separate video at a later date. But guys, yeah, take care, and I will catch you soon.